At any given moment, these people could say that your services are no longer needed and you can lose your job. And so you cannot be dependent upon a job. You cannot be dependent on one revenue stream, right? So even you might be listen, Black women, we the most educated demographic in this country. And yet we've lost more jobs than anybody because we are depending on jobs to support us. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. So here's what I believe. Okay. I believe everybody should have a side hustle. Everybody should be selling something. Boyce talks about this a lot. Everybody should be selling something. What should I be selling? You have intellectual property. There is something that you know that you do very well that people will pay you handsomely for. Think about what that is. Don't forget to add in the basement. I'm saying she is fabulous. My baby's beautiful. But there is something that you have that people will pay you handsomely for. And you should think about ways that you can monetize that. What can I do? How can I monetize this intellectual property that comes to me? It could be something that you have, or it could just be a side hustle. But what I'm telling you is, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't be so dependent on one thing. Even the Bible says in Ecclesiastes 11:2, said have 8 revenue streams because we never know when a disaster is going to strike. What happened in 2020? What happened in 2020? A disaster struck, COVID. Okay. A disaster could be a death in the family. Disaster for me in 2022 was a divorce where I lost $1 million. But thank God I had assets. I had properties. I had other revenue streams that was able to sustain me, where I was able to take a little break for two years. I had multiple revenue streams because the disaster has struck in my land. So I need you guys, even if you have a job, you got to have something else that's bringing in revenue. However you're putting your money, however you're doing your savings. If you have a savings account, that savings account is not generating you any income. There's no way that you should be putting your money in a bank and the bank is making money off your money and you're not making money off your money. The bank, when you put your money in the bank gives you back on average, 0.23% interest. So in 5 years, say you put $10,000 in the bank, and in 5 years, you've made $100 in interest on your money. And you know what they've done? They've taken your money and they put it in vehicles that generate compound interest, and they've made $1,500 from that same $10,000. That's not fair. So if you have any kind of savings and it's sitting in a bank, you need to put it in something, maybe a permanent life insurance policy, an IUL, maybe in a Roth IRA, in something that generates compound interest. Einstein said compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Those who know about it earn from it. Those who don't, they pay it. What side of the coin are you going to be on? We're all paying compound interest in our mortgages. We're paying compound interest in credit card bills. We're paying compound interest in different things in our life. When you look at the IRS, you owe the IRS, they're going to compound that interest and compound that interest on your ass. So we're all paying compound interest, but you also need to be earning from it. So Ray Kroc from McDonald's, the owner of McDonald's, McDonald's is not the business. The real estate is the business. He used compound interest. The Rockefellers, their legacy, their dynasty legacies are were built upon compound interest through life insurance, no less. That's a place that you can put your money where your money is working for you. Okay. So while you're building these side hustles, you have to have these side hustles or have something where you're selling. Let me give you some examples. I have some side hustles. So here's the thing too. Let me tell you this. Before you go out and try to have all these businesses and be a serial entrepreneur, I told you in the beginning, I hate the term serial entrepreneurship because it sounds to me very schizophrenic. Because it's like them kids, them young people on Pop the Balloon. I'm a real estate agent. I'm a bartender. I do hair on the side. Like they're all these things they ain't making. So really, you're a bartender and you braid hair on the side. Like, because you're not making money. If you're making money in real estate, you're not a bartender and you're not doing hair on the side. Okay. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I do all of these things. What you do is you got your real estate license. Hey girl, but you ain't selling no real estate. And you're really doing hair on the side, doing hair, and you're a bartender. Okay. That's probably what it is. So if you are a business owner, I'm a business owner. I have multiple businesses.